hey, the last page of this packet is a mix. You could see, I'm looking here, I see some linear pairs, I see some vertical angles, I see some alternate interior angles, and I see some corresponding angles. And I think I'm going to look specifically at number 7 because number 7 is not a special relationship that we talked about. I think every other diagram, ooh, maybe there's one more, is something special that we talked about. Yeah, there is one more that I don't believe is a special relationship. So, how do we handle if it's not a special relationship? And here's the thing, the lines are parallel. So, the number 7 here, we haven't talked about what kind of special relationship this is. So that doesn't mean, though, that we can't solve this problem because there are still special relationships in this picture. And what I see here is I have 106 degrees. So let me think about, well, where else, since these lines are parallel, what else is congruent to this 106 degree angle? And well, first I know that this one is because they're vertical angles, right? But that doesn't really necessarily help me out yet. But now I can say, okay, well, wait, this is 106 degrees. These lines are parallel. This and this are 106 degrees because they're alternate exterior angles. And so now I can say, I'm going to draw the congruent symbol first. Whoops. So I can say, oh, look, wow. I have 106 degrees here. And now these two are in a special relationship because they are a linear pair because they're making a straight line. And so even though I didn't, so I can say, oh, this linear pair has to add up to 180 degrees. So even though there's no special relationship between the two that I'm given, by using things I already know, that this is, of course, these are vertical angles that are congruent, and these are alternate exterior angles that I know are congruent, I've now gotten to something that I can use, that these two, the 106 degree angle and the 4x plus 2, form a linear pair. So I can solve that saying 4x plus 2 plus 106 degrees equals 180. I guess I also could have said, another way I could have done this problem would be to say, and maybe an easier way, and again, it's your choice, to say, well, if this is 106 degrees, I know that these two have to add up to 180, so this has to be 74. And now by using that linear pair, I can say now, whoa, 74 and 4x plus 2, they're a special relationship. They're alternate interior angles. So I can use the alternate interior angles to say 4x plus 2 equals 74 degree, equals 74. Either way, I think I'm going to get the same answer. I'm going to move this so it's going to jump. Either way, I'm going to get the same solution here. If I subtract 2 from both sides of this, I'll get 4x equals 72. And then when I divide by 4, I get x equals 18. Just trying to find a place to put it, because I could have put it there where it says x. And if I do this problem here, I'm going to start out by combining these two like terms. So 4x plus 108 equals 180. And then when I go to subtract 108 from both sides, I'm going to get 4x equals 72. The same equation over here. And then x equals 18 again. So either way, I get x equals 18. Notice when I'm putting x down, I'm not putting a degree symbol. I should only use the degree symbol if I'm actually giving an angle measure. So again, most of these are relationships that are obvious. But if it's not something obvious like this one, then you kind of say, all right, well, what do I know is 106 degrees? Or what do I know is congruent to 4x plus 2? And then use that information to come up with maybe not use one of those relationships to find something that makes a special pair that you can then set up your equation and solve. So hopefully you enjoyed all these videos and were able to use this information now to complete all your packet. And yeah, I'll see if you're in fifth period, I'll see you on Tuesday. And if you're not in fifth period, if you're in fourth period, I guess I'll see you sometime after break.